Welcome to English Composition at Colorado Christian University. My name is Kim Swanigan, and it is my privilege to be your instructor for this course. I look forward to getting to know each of you, and I hope that this course is a helpful step for you on the journey to accomplishing the goals that you've set for yourself. A little background information about me. I have a bachelor's degree in speech communication from Bethel University in St. Paul, Minnesota, and I have a master's degree in English from Colorado State University. I am a mother to 3 girls. 2 of my daughters are in college, and my youngest daughter is in high school. I've been married to my husband, Mike, for almost 24 years, and we moved to Peachtree Corners, Georgia in 2012. We moved here from Loveland, Colorado, where we had lived for 12 years and really raised our family. We enjoyed Colorado a great deal, lots of hiking and camping and teaching our daughters to ski and love being outside. We are enjoying living in Georgia as well, and we've found lots of great places to hike and lots of beautiful lakes, and we still miss the Rockies, but it's fun to be in another part of the country as well. One of the great things about teaching online is the opportunity to meet people who live all over the country. So I hope that from wherever you're coming to attend this class, that we're able to connect and that you enjoy being a part of it. I want to give you just a little bit of information about being a part of this class that I hope will be an encouragement. My goal as your instructor is to just help you get to the next level as a writer. I realize for some of you, you may feel nervous about submitting your writing. I know that you put a piece of your heart out there and you want it to be well received. And I hope that on each of your assignments, you get a sense of what you're doing well and areas where you can continue to improve. I do put a lot of comments on the writing, and sometimes when students first open the document, I think it can be overwhelming, but my goal is to help you recognize how to get to the next level, what you're doing well, and some areas that will help you benefit from perhaps more revision or more detail, and how you can really develop excellent communication skills as a writer. So you'll see lots of feedback. I hope you take time to read it and review it so that you can integrate it into each new assignment that you write together. Some of you, I realize, write often. You are in a professional position where you write frequently and you feel a lot of confidence as a writer. I hope this class will still help you move to the next level. I try to give people feedback based on what they demonstrate in terms of where they are as a writer. So if you're someone who writes frequently, I hope to be able to give you some good feedback as well to help build your confidence for academic writing as you write larger papers and more substantial assignments for your major coursework. Another great tip for this class is that it moves very quickly. If you've taken other classes here at CCU, you already know that a 5-week course goes by in a flash. So I would highly encourage you to get the due dates on your calendar as soon as possible and make a plan to get the work done. I can relate to having a job, being a mom, and being in school. I went back to graduate school after being a stay-at-home mom for many years, and so I know the feeling of finishing a day of work, putting kids to bed, and then having more homework hanging over your head. And I know how challenging that can be. So I say that, I share that with you to say that I can relate, and I will be praying for you. I want to just encourage you that each time you make that decision to get the work done, there will be a payoff. There will be an outcome that you can enjoy and that feels very rewarding. So press on, as the Apostle Paul shared with us in Philippians. Keep pressing on and doing the good work that God's called you to do. Another quick tip for success in this class has to do with the way we communicate. In an era where most of us communicate through social media and text messaging, it's important to just set some guidelines for how we communicate, because we will be communicating online in discussion forums and in correspondence with each other. I don't personally have an issue with text message language. It's very efficient. It accomplishes communication very quickly, so I don't have a specific moral judgment about text message language. However, in an academic environment, it's very important that we communicate professionally and that we communicate through standard English so that our communication is clear. It also gets us in the habit of communicating correctly according to standard English. So please make sure you're using capital I, you're checking your spelling, you're using punctuation so that your ideas come through clearly. That will be really important for all of the assignments, including discussion posts and any of the papers that you write for me. Last little tip is that as we move through the class, you will need to move from writing just based on your ideas to integrating academic research and academic sources into your writing. And essentially what this will mean, particularly in session 3, as you write a literary analysis, and in session 4, when you write an academic paper, that you are using academic sources from the CCU library and not just doing a Google search. Google has become a tool that we all use. I use it every day, more than once. For academic assignments, it's important to begin to develop the habits of contributing to the conversation, the academic conversation. And in order to do that well, you need to be familiar with what other people who have published information on the topic you've chosen, what those people are saying. And in order to do that, you need to do academic research rather than just general research through what's broadly put out there on the internet. Those sources aren't necessarily incorrect or wrong, but they are lacking in academic standing, and so it's important to integrate information that's based in academic research. We're going to talk more about that as we move through the course. If you have specific questions, you can contact me, and I'll be happy to talk to you more about it. I just share this as a way of preparing you for what comes down the road. We don't start at academic research. We'll get there, but I just share that with you as a way, sort of like a heads up, just to raise your awareness about what's next, what's to come. So I hope that this video is helpful. I think sometimes it helps to put a face with a name and to know that there's a real life person on the other end receiving your assignments, and to know that I genuinely care, and I will look forward to offering you encouragement and help along the way. So thank you for taking time to watch this. I look forward to working with you.